Welcome back to News at 9 here on Channel 7. Today we're talking about Vraxxor, a local hype turned national phenomenon. Unknown metal band Returned Phantom from Oakdale, Ohio got their hands on an unpublished manuscript dated back over 3,000 years, according to lead researcher Mara Voss at Project Vraxxor. According to the project, the manuscript is filled with demonic glyphs and the story of Vraxxor in stages, from a summoning of this entity to its emergence in our world, bringing with it destruction and purification. What started as a local cult since the release of Returned Phantom's Vraxxor tapes has turned into a national following, with strong voices on both sides speaking up in support of or against this interpretation.
It's preposterous to think that there's some big bad entity out there that was released into our world, destroyed it, and then went back to wherever it came from to wait to be summoned again.
That was Jessica Belzy, an Oakdale mother of two and non-believer. She says the Vraxxor tapes are nothing more than gibberish nonsense spouted by a relatively unknown band in the hopes of going viral. And gone viral they have. So much so that Project Vraxxor was funded by an anonymous donor group to research the tapes and their meaning. An early verbal interview with Mara Voss, lead researcher at the project, by David Atten from a local newspaper, tells a different story from Jessica.
We've analyzed every line, used acoustic spectrum analysis, and many other tools to extract hidden layers in the music. This wasn't made during the recording, but is a resounding echo from the words themselves, which have their own power. We've found countless examples of the same symbols and words being used across different periods of time and in different places across the world. Wherever they lead, these glyphs, these words have a profound, often negative effect on the minds of the people who have come into contact with them. There is no doubt in my mind that we are dealing with something we've never seen before.
Mara Voss and David Atten were not available for comment. Lisa Nelson, religious leader in Oakdale, has a different take.
I think it's worth looking into. We believe in God in different ways and have throughout history looked at belief and faith from so many perspectives. To dismiss it out of hand is to deny a section of the populace that wants to believe this is true. And it's a free country. I do not personally believe that Vraxxor is some demonic entity that, like Fenrir for the Norse, will bring about the equivalent of Ragnarok. But I also can't say that my belief is the truth.
Regardless of whether the Vraxxor tapes are a hoax or real, people across the United States have united for or against the cult. From true believers calling it the end times to staunch supporters of the theory it's all an elaborate prank. And now to Jim with the weather.